So the purpose of this video is going to be to teach you guys how to create a value scale of different tints and shades of a color in order for you to develop skills necessary to create different tints and shades for your monochromatic painting. By the end of the video, you should know that by adding white to a color, you can create a variety of tints of that color. And by adding black to a color, you can create a variety of shades of that color. So tints are lighter, shades are darker.
The supplies you will need to create your value scale in order to learn more about tints and shades are a couple paintbrushes, a paper towel, just something to wipe your paint on, your paint brushes on, your paint palette that was in the supply kit that I passed out, white paint, black paint, and your color of choice. So I chose phthalo green for my monochromatic painting. So that is the color that I will be using in this demonstration video. To begin with, you will also need scratch paper as well to make your value scale on. But to begin creating your value scale, you are going to start with the pure color that you chose, whether it be blue, yellow, green. You begin with that and you just lay down that color on your scratch paper. If it's a thinner paint, you may need a few coats to get your pure saturated color, but overall, that is all you need. We will begin with tints. And how to make a tint is you just slowly start adding white into your pure color. So right now this is phthalo green, what it would look like on my canvas itself. The next tint, the next lighter green, just add a small amount to your brush and mix it right into that color. You'll notice that it changed subtly, but not drastically. It's hard to see in this because it kind of looks like black in this video, doesn't it? But it changed just slightly from this darker green here. I know it's kind of hard to see. And then you are going to paint that just above it. I have a lot of paint on my paintbrush, so I'm just going to brush that off slightly. You shouldn't notice too much of a change between your saturated color and your next tint, but you'll slowly start to see that it will get lighter and lighter as you add more and more white. So the next one. If you want to avoid getting too much paint on your paintbrush like I did, simply use the back of your paintbrush to stir your paint with. You'll notice that the color changes a bit lighter. And you are going to add that one as well. to create shades of that same color, you will, instead of adding white, add black. And with black, a little goes a long way. So white, you probably have to add a bit more, but with black, just a tiny amount will do with changing that color for you. So I'm going to add a small amount there and mix that right into my phthalo green. You might not notice a huge change at first, but as you start adding more, you will see more of a change. So it begins with my pure color here, and as I started adding white, it got lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter, and I chose to stop there. I did not get all the way to white, but if I wanted to, I could just keep adding white until I got all the way to white. And then I kept adding black to get darker and darker and darker and darker. And as you get near the end, it's going to look almost the same, but there are subtle differences in them. But you can see that transition from a little bit